I've worked 70 hours this week. I've gone to school this week. I've gone to work, my externships. I've taken care of my animals. I come home and I clean my house. I make sure all my clothes are clean. I make sure my bed's made. I make sure everyone's stomach's full. And I'm exhausted. And I lay in my bed and I think, why am I doing this to myself? And then I also sit there and I like to have conversations with myself, but not with my current self. I'm talking my 8-year-old version of myself, the kid in me. The girl that I never really quite let go of. The one who, for a few years, I didn't talk to her. I lived with anxiety and fear and depression, and I wasn't a happy person. And then I reconnected. I reconnected with this kid version of myself. And she is a lot more lighthearted. She's someone who wants to go out and wants to adventure and wants to grow up and be someone that she could be proud of. Someone that, is a leader, someone who's not afraid, someone who can take care of herself and not rely on other people to support her and make sure that she has everything she needs. She wants to have security in life. And since I've reconnected with this 8-year-old version of myself, I talk to her, and I think back, what would she say about who I am right now? And I think she'd be surprised. I think she would be proud, and knowing that the kid in me would be proud of who I am today and actually think that the stuff I'm doing is cool and that I'm making a difference. I think if I knew when I was 8 years old that I would be who I am today, a lot of my stress, a lot of my anxiety, and a lot of all my issues that I had back then would be alleviated. And that brings me a lot of comfort. And that shows me I'm going in the right direction, is I talked to the person who I was and who I am, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with who I am. I think I'm a good person, and I think the 8-year-old in me would think that working with animals and saving lives the way I do, and working with exotic animals, and being the go-to person for that, I could never imagine being that when I was little. I wanted to be it, but I didn't think it was going to happen. And as I'm laying here, 70-hour work weekend, going to school, fostering reptiles, and I have a whole room full of animals, I think I've reached a point where this is who I'm supposed to be. There's always room for growth and improvement, but it's worth it. And I'm glad that I've taken all the steps that I have, and I'm glad that I have a reason to be tired at the end of the day.